Dr. Neer Meer, who I've had on my show, and she was the dean of Baser University, the Naturopathic College here, and she's been a doctor for over 30 years. She does this with the first-year students. It's really interesting. So first-year medical students that come into the Naturopathic College, and she says to them, I want you to write down, like, what's your energy level on a scale of 1 to 10? And these are all highly competitive, nervous first-year students who are probably already exhausted because they're busy studying. And she has them write down, what's your mental clarity like? Just gauge yourself. What's your energy like? Just kind of write down how you are. And then she gets them to do this amount of water every day, which is what I just told you to do. And then she meets back up with them 7 days later. So there's my 7-day challenge for you. And she says to them, how are you now? And they all cannot believe how much better they feel. Now, these are all people who are really into health. They are already eating healthy. They're already pretty fit because they want to become naturopathic doctors. But they can't believe how good they feel. And she says, you want to know why? A 5% reduction in hydration leads to a 25% reduction in energy production. So that's like it's hard to say, it's all rhyming, but to put it frank, a 200-pound person needs 100 ounces of water a day. If they drink 95 ounces, that's barely a cup of water less, they would get 25% less energy production, so ATP, cellular energy production, in their body. Now, when you're exhausted, so everyone's walking around just chronically dehydrated. So what do? You go to coffee in the morning, or you go to a Monster Energy drink. You go to something sugary and something caffeine in the morning, and then you're dehydrating further, and then you crash. So you have another coffee or espresso or Monster Energy drink, or you go for something sugary or caffeine, and you get a little bit of that, artificial high again, and then you crash, and then you're going to go to sugar at night or alcohol to bring yourself down or to just sustain yourself till bedtime. So we are self-medicating in a very unhealthy way because chronic dehydration messes everything up. We can't detoxify, and toxins stored in the body, that can lead to, and there's theories that it leads to cancer. But when we don't detoxify, it messes with the endocrine system, messes with, if you want to get vain, your skin doesn't look good when you're dehydrated. So just to look good, drink enough water. Now, the first 3 days of doing this, you're going to go to the bathroom so many times, you're going to be cursing my name, and I apologize. But that's actually your body releasing excess fluids, because our bodies act a little bit like a camel. When we're chronically dehydrated, the body will store excess fluids. And typically, my clients will lose 10 pounds of water weight. They'll be like, I can't believe, I can see my ankles, 10 pounds of water weight by doing this one thing. So you will get more energy. You'll be a little bit skinnier, not from fat, but actually just because your body's flushing. Digestion, a lot of times constipation goes away, digestion goes away. I've had clients whose chronic headaches went away, things that they've been taking medication for went away simply because they needed to drink more water. Now, your doctors should be teaching you this, but they're not taught this in school because they're not taught to cure patients and get them so healthy they don't need medication. So we have to remember to go to the right professional to get the information.
Well, Ashley, I've really enjoyed this conversation, and I think this is a lot of stuff that we can actually go do, which is what I value the most, like things I can actually go do to change my health.